Alright, let's check it out. I'm back. Glad to see you all again. It has been quite a while. Actually, I think I checked the dates and it was almost a month ago. I think about 5 days short of a month. I guess we'll see. Anyways, also if you didn't notice, I'm still wearing the same shirt. Yes, I haven't washed it in that long. No, I'm kidding. Maybe. No, I did wash it, I think. Anyways, yeah, I'm back. Sorry for the light. I keep noticing that it's changing, going in and out. It's a weird setup. Anyways, yeah, so needless to say, I was in this kind of a weird position over the last month. You know, getting out of school and not having quote-unquote stable job. So I'm still working with Caleb and Code 10, and that's been awesome, but since I've been working and doing school for the last year, and so I guess I've always had something to do, always been kind of in this schedule, and so since I'm not anymore, it's been kind of weird. I had a hard time there for a little while. Some other, I guess, just emotional stuff, you know. Yeah, I'm really not sure what it was. It was just kind of this weird, I'm not really sure where my life's going, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I'm just really feeling unstable, I guess is the best way to put it. And it's interesting that I say that and I put it that way because for a long time I've always just been okay with, you know, being uncomfortable and not really knowing what's going on and going with the flow. And I am still that way and I'm still feeling okay, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I kind of just got off the wagon there for a while. Since I didn't have especially like a routine of going to work and talking on my way home, or talking on my way back and forth from work. Needless to say, it's been a pretty interesting last month. Not a whole lot went on. We had a cake, wow, that was an extreme slip of the tongue. We had a camp for Code 10 at Vine Middle School, and that went pretty well. I actually got sick for part of the week. Ended up watching a lot of TV on Netflix. Not really proud of that at all. But then, you know, recovered from that, went back. Then went to Boy Scout camp. That was last week. That was fantastic. I mean, I got a lot of painting done, did a lot of arts and, not really arts and crafts, but getting into my arts routine. And I really don't know why this like exposure thing is changing. So sorry, I guess I can try and fix it. Hold on. Alright, let's see if that'll work. I turned on some other lights on. Well, no, it didn't work at all, did it? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so Boy Scout camp was fantastic. Did some photography, did some painting, did a lot of hiking and walking and bird watching. Spent some great time just hanging out in camp with Alan. Boys had a great time. We had our own campsite. It was Alan and I and 5 of the boys. They did all their classes and all that. That was great. Got back last weekend. This week was another partial camp. There was a camp up in Morristown, co-run by the KEC and Tennessee Code Academy. Josh and Grant, 2 of the guys who did the Code Stock Academy, were the instructors, so they came back over, and that was great. I was there Monday to Wednesday, and it was a nice time. We got to help the kids a lot with Scratch. Still some issues. I'm not really sure, I guess, how much some of them were learning. They kind of just started wanting to play all the video games that were already built instead of building their own, which I guess, I don't know, what can you do? Today I was in the office, did some email stuff. You can't really tell because I haven't posted in a long time, but I got a haircut today. I'm feeling good about that. Left work. Actually went and bought some new shoes at Kohl's. Feeling good about those. Those look nice. And then tonight, oh man, this was super exciting. Oh, sorry, let me back up. For the past week, I've been working on installing Arch Linux. It's been pretty awesome. I mean, I was pretty impressed with it. I really enjoyed going through the process of getting everything initialized or, you know, set up, installed, since it basically comes bare bones with nothing on there. So that was awesome. I did feel like I learned a lot, but on some level it just took too much work, and then trying to get the desktop environments figured out and installed and working properly was just a hassle in and of itself. So at the moment, but I really started to like KDE desktop, so I wanted to use that. Their Plasma is what their desktop is called. So I wanted to use that, so then I did some research, and there's I guess, I presume, an Ubuntu fork or version that's called Kubuntu or Kubuntu, I'm not really sure how it's pronounced, which is Ubuntu, base, but it's the KDE Plasma desktop environment. So I'm installed that today. I was experimenting with that a little bit, so I'll let you know how that goes. But tonight I had a freaking good night. So Jupiter Entertainment is this video production company here in Knoxville, and they were doing this thing. Apparently they do a bunch of true crime TV shows, so Snapped, and sorry, that's my egg cooker, fixing some eggs and avocado for dinner. They do these true crime shows of like murder recreations and whatever. Apparently then they do a lot of this shooting and casting in Knoxville. So tonight they had this kind of meet and greet, and then they were getting people to sign up and register for it and all. So I wasn't really going to go to sign up. I didn't sign up, and I don't really know if I want to do that. But it was so awesome. I had a great time. I mean, I went in there, and I was just kind of, I don't know, almost, in many situations, actually when I first got there, I met Kenneth. Oh, that's what I did today. Sorry, I'm getting way out of track. See if you can follow along. Earlier, at 1, I had a meeting with Kenneth at Cirrus Insight. We were doing some discussion about some planning and projects and events we're trying to host or co-host with Cirrus and Co10. Fast forward to 5 o'clock. I was walking down Gay Street. Kenneth gets out. We meet up. We start talking. He's going to the same event. So we walk in. It's hosted at a bar. So we walk into this bar and kind of just start chatting, hanging out, chatting. You know, I started feeling like I normally do when I at a social event like this. I get pretty, just nervous, kind of not sure what to say. Who do I talk to? What do I do? Where do I put my hands? Whatever. Anyway, so I started walking around, found these, it looked like a girl and her mom or something. Anyways, I kind of just wanted to start a conversation, so I played a little bit dumb, tried to ask them what was going on there at the bar that night, what the line was for, and they started to explain it. Anyways, they didn't really have a great conversation, so I left. Then I saw Kenneth was standing and talking to some people. Perfect. Great in. Walk over, talk to Kenneth, introduce myself, take a seat. We sit down for a while. They're kind of, they do act, they're actors. They've done a few things, but they weren't really in this talking mood, I guess, so I was having to carry most of the conversation, asking a bunch of questions, trying to feel it out. Eventually I just kind of got bored, decided to get up. About 2 tables over, there were 3 people sitting at a 4-person table, so, hey, anybody sitting here, mind if I sit down? Met them. They were a little more lively, a little more conversational. They were actually pretty young. Well, 2 of them were in high school, so they were pretty young. The other guy was a little bit older than I was. But yeah, they were nice. They were good people. Nice to chat to. 2 of them were working at this, it's called Gauge. It's like a model talent agency here in Knoxville. The other one was just kind of tagging along with their friend. But yes, they were good. They were nice. That was okay. Got up. Tonight I was drinking soda water with lime. So I was going up to the bar to get my refill. Standing there waiting, and then there just happened to be this very beautiful girl sitting next to me. Yeah. And there's this restaurant called Nama. It's like a sushi restaurant on Gay Street. And so she was, supposedly or apparently waiting on her reservation at Nama, so she came over to this bar to get a drink. Just chatted her up. We talked a lot of it. She was in nursing school. I was telling her about Code 10. Talked about Code 10 everywhere I go. Everybody that I met heard about Code 10, what we're doing, how it's going, how awesome it is, the importance of it. Always. That's what I talk about. So she does nursing. I was doing Code 10. Talked a little bit about Australia. We started talking about traveling. And really before I knew it was already 6:15. And so unfortunately we had to part ways. It was about time for her to go to dinner. And then I had to go to Boy Scouts. So today is Thursday. I had to leave went to Boy Scouts. It was a nice night. 2 of our guys are going to National Jamboree, which is fantastic. I mean, that's going to be so crazy awesome. So we were kind of prepping them, getting unloaded and reorganized. I say organized, but put everything back into the garage where it fits, I guess, after camp last week. And then, I mean, I was just in this mood to go back out. I mean, I really just wanted to go and talk and meet with people. And so I knew if I just started talking, it'd probably make me feel a little bit better. And so here it is, starting back on the vlog, on the vidE log, I guess. So I'm going to try and do this every day, and a little bit of a change, as you can tell. Normally the phone is upright, and it's just a weird, random backdrop. But as you can tell here, we are in my kitchen, and it's because I've invested in a couple of phone tripods, or mini tripods, and so this is setting up on a ledge that's above my sink, so that I can talk and use my hands and try and just see what I look like on camera. I'll try, oh my gosh, I bet this would work. Oh, see, it still messes up. I don't know why the lighting does that. Anyways, that's something to explore. So yeah, I mean, I'm hopefully doing a lot more recording of me and of Caleb the rest of the week. Whew, man, I'm excited. Good week. Good end of the week. Awesome.